Track 29, Please Don't Let Any Foreign Persons Inside the Hotel. This is for that jazz lineup, a soft jazz sound. A few things come to mind thinking of that track. There's the brushes on the cymbals remind me of a kind of a sting from, I think it's how the episodes on The Wire end. They end with this drum sound that tells you that the episode's finished, and those stings are really powerful. This is one of the things about TV that's becoming more prevalent, is those motifs that you really associate with the TV program and all of that stuff that TV is doing for you that film doesn't necessarily do. How those mediums are different. Those stings, that sting that tells you the episode's finished, is this thing and lots and lots of shows. This is like a really appealing, interesting thing. And anyway, I think that happens on The Wire, and I think there's a drum sound that reminds me of that. It's also a nod to Miles Davis soundtrack, Lift to the Scaffold. That vibe of capturing very much capturing an atmosphere. And also the drum sound reminds me of a cue from David Lynch's Twin Peaks. There's a jazzy bit of interlude music that keeps coming back in Twin Peaks. So that all of these things are things that are reference points for this kind of simple track. This is a moment of one moment of simplicity before something really mad happens. Please Don't Let Any Foreign Persons Inside the Hotel. This arises from, it's a mistranslation. I think I was in Japan when I saw this. I saw so someone has mistranslated something. I think the intention was to have a please don't let people you don't know, like unknown people into the hotel for security reasons. That's what's supposed to be being said, and it's been mistranslated as please don't let any foreign persons inside the hotel, which has a kind of a really nasty racist feel to it that makes you kind of do a double take. And I wonder, I propose that this could be actually subconsciously or on some level it's maybe exposing racism in the hotel industry, especially considering you still get stories. You do. I was reading a story the other day about black guests in hotels in the States still get approached and being asked, what are you doing? Why are you here when they're just a regular guest? And I think there is. I think that the hotel. I think I do have a point there that there is an underlying racism in the hotel industry that continues to this day. That issue actually that connects a little bit to the Miles Davis thing that I was reading about his soundtrack for Lift to the Scaffold, which influenced this track. That when he went to Paris in the 50s, he found it much less racism. He really enjoyed the trip, and I think it led to this fruitful moment where he created this masterpiece of a soundtrack, and it is pretty much just improvised with the picture, and it's a landmark soundtrack, and he did it really quickly. And I think it might be. I think he was. You can hear that he was in a more creative mood, in a more open mood, and I connect that to this positive experience he had in Paris, where he found much less racism than in the States at that time.